Could it be that the burden and the frustration that I feel right now is because God wants to change his mind about Richmond? Could it be that he's not looking for it to happen from the governor? Oh, Lord, now leave it alone. I'm somewhere between Malcolm and Martin. Leave it alone. Could it be it's not going to happen from the politicians? Could it be that it won't happen from the universities? Could it be just raising up some ordinary people like yourselves that say enough is enough? And as much as I've been trying to find security in my job, as much as I've been trying to find security in 401k and everything else, I've been scratching tickets and doing everything, trying to set my future up. Could it be that I need to put my life in the hands of God and allow him to know my reins and my limits? Put my life in the hands of God and allow him to lead, guide, and direct me. The Bible says, for you search me, Lord, and you know me. You know when I sit and when I rise. You perceive my thoughts from afar. Psalms 139, I'm reading from the New International. You perceive my thoughts from afar. You discern my going up, going out, and my lying down. You are familiar with all of my ways. Before a word is on my tongue, you, Lord, know it completely. You hem me in behind and before, and you lay your hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me, too lofty for me to obtain. Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up to the heavens, you are there. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. Listen to me. You are a son or a daughter of a God that knows everything about you. Your good, your bad, your ups, your downs, your mistakes, your ins and your outs, and he still loves you. If you go up into the heavens, he's there. If you make your bed in hell, he's there. It makes no difference where you find yourself, what state you might be in. He is still the God of your life. Society will try to qualify you and categorize you by different statuses. Okay, you make this type of money, you're this color, you're this age, and they try to place you in certain things and say, once you get to this age, you can do this. And once you get to that age, you can do this. How many of you know that God is not a respecter of man or age? Yes, Lord. The glory of God will fall on a 12-year-old, yes, or a 15-year-old. Yes. You'll be 50 and 60 and think that life is over, and God will whisper in your ear and say, this is only the beginning. Yeah. You need to understand that when you yield yourself to God, it does not make the difference of your past because he knows your future. Yeah. We've been teaching you, just fake it till you make it. We've taught you that if you just praise your way through, everything will be okay. That means the people in the church that shout the loudest should be the most blessed. The praisers are the ones who get the breakthroughs, and the worshipers are the ones who get the breakthroughs. That means if you shout, you're going to be all right. There's going to be a time in your life that God ain't going to even want your praise. See, he's not even going to want your worship more than he's going to want your obedience. That's what he's dealing with me right now. He don't want another shout or a dance or a little hop. He's looking for a yes. I need you to do exactly what I called you to do. There's some prophets over there on Decatur Street. There's some evangelists over there in Jackson Moore. There's some men and some women of God, some sons and some daughters that the church ain't trying to get, and I'm going to burden you until you go out there and be about my business. I don't care if they smell like weed. I don't care if they're drunk. I don't care if they got guns and drugs in their car. I called them to be a son. I called them to be a daughter. And I'm going to burn you until you bless them. Open your mouth in this church. Up right now. Verse 7. Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up into the heavens, you are there. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. If I rise on the wings of the dawn, if I settle on the far side of the sea. Even there, your hand will guide me. Your right hand will hold me fast. If I say, surely, watch this, the darkness will hide me, and the light become night around me. Even the darkness will not be dark to you. This is for the person who feels like your problems, your sin, or your past disqualifies you. This is why it was called for me to preach at that funeral on yesterday, because I was able to meet people that will not come to 11 a.m. service. I was able to speak to people that feels like the darkness around them has engulfed them, that they have been disqualified from the love of God. They've been disqualified from the grace of God. So God will literally take a moment in time to make sure that everybody that's under the sound of my voice, everybody that's still warm-blooded and living in this earth has an opportunity to make a choice and decide his love over their pain. This is why we have to be about our Father's business. This is why you have to be prepared at all times. You won't get this one in seminary, and I'm for education because you need it. You won't get this one in a book or a statistic or Facebook or a meme. You got to get this one through your life. You got to get this one through your tears. You got to get this one and pay the sacrifice and the cost up front. I know you want the anointing that comes on the IOU. I know you want a layaway breakthrough and blessing. But this one right here is going to cost you some tears. This one right here is going to cost you some pain. This one right here, you will have to pay the whole cost up front. I had to stand there before the people and sit there. Little I wept. I wept. I wept. And I was hurting. And I was in pain. Because for that moment, I saw the agenda of the enemy. And how the enemy was making them feel that darkness was prevailing. That darkness disqualifies. A real anointing is qualified and appointed to the darkness. You are a light bearer. So what in the world are you always around people of light for? I mean, come on. You are no good around everybody that's lit up. If everybody's illuminated, look, we all lit up together. I'm assigned to darkness. I have a 911 anointing on my life. My God. When emergency arrives, we ain't calling people that's, barely get there on time. You calling people that know they can get a prayer through, that's going to show up with a remedy, with an antidote. You need somebody that's assigned to a level of darkness so that when the darkness tries to prevail in a community, in a region, or in your bloodline, everybody ain't buckling at the knees. Ain't nobody running. We stand to the occasion. We speak against the darkness. We speak to the winds and the waves. We're not moved by what we see. We can change what we see. We are the light bearers of God. So when we get there, it makes no difference what was there before us. We know what's about to be there. We know what's about to come. And with the ounce of hope that you should have in your pinky finger, there should be nobody in your bloodline that's unsaved. There should be nobody in your bloodline that does not know God. Now comes the hour that God is raising up some sons and daughters to be about his business and go reach the lost. For darkness. And the darkness that triggers me the most is the darkness that God brought me through. So all darkness I can't bear witness with. That's why we need all walks of life. But there is some darkness I'm very familiar with. I'm very familiar with. I was standing up there that visual. I understood. I got it. When I was at that funeral, I got, and see, and mind you, the darkness that was trying to operate at that funeral, I was looking there, people had guns on them, people had drugs on them, and I was right at home. I felt comfortable. And I don't feel good around politicians because I don't know about all the law like that. I don't feel good around police because I ain't got to go to school to be police. I don't know that. But I know the school of hard knocks. I know that. I got a degree in that. I got a double doctorate in that one right there. I mean, come on. I passed with flying colors through Brooklyn Park Boulevard. So I understand and know the language of certain levels of darkness. And it's not for me to know that and then try to change my dialogue off the strip of me now being saved. But what now happens is I go back with the anointing over my life and I can speak the language of the Egyptian. I can speak the language of Babylon. I can speak the